everybody. Welcome to Junk Drawer Art with Miss Riley. I'm Miss Riley.
This is Mommy. You remember almost done Springton Helper John?
Yeah. And so John and I are, we're outside today. It's a little chilly, but we're okay. It's nice and warm in the sun. And we are outside because what have we been collecting?
We have been collecting bark.
We've been collecting bark because today we are going to do a style of art that is just influenced by the country of Australia. So today for World Travel Wednesday, we're thinking about Australia. And in Australia, there is a very rich history by the Aboriginal people there of bark painting. And so now John and I are going to be painting on the outside of the bark today to kind of have fun with the texture. But with these Aboriginal groups who would paint bark, it's a very meticulous process where they would harvest the bark, dry it out. They paint on the inside of it. They use it to tell stories or to teach or for ceremonies. So it is very special to them. So today, John and I are just going to kind of experiment and show you how you can paint tree bark.
And look,
Now,
my son is busy and
yes, it is. Now, I would highly recommend that you take bark that has fallen off the tree, right? So we picked ours up off the ground. We're not. Go ahead. Yeah, you don't want to peel it off the tree because that would hurt the tree, right? But also, mom and dad might get mad if you actually paint the tree with the bark still on the tree. So what we have here are just a selection of paintbrushes. We have some tempera paints. These are just like washable Crayola paints that we had in all different colors. And let's show them what we collected. So here's this one. This is off a pine tree. So big. I might paint this one. Or no, this one is yours, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is like a little skinnier. So I like to just pick them based on like texture and what I can find. But also we were thinking, even if you can't find like big pieces of bark, you could even choose like this is a stick that we found. It's got some really cool crackles on it. And we're going to kind of, do you want to paint this?
I want to paint
Okay.
this.
All right. So let's get started. So when you're painting them, are you going to paint?
Yeah.
Set down. You can paint in any designs. A lot of the, I'm going to paint the stick. That'll be good.
I'll do the green.
Okay, so a lot of, we do have paper down to protect this. We're outside, but we still don't want to get it on the stairs. And I do have a paper towel here so we can set our paintbrushes back down. Oh, you can double paper. I put two things here so you can paint on top of it. I actually have 2 layers of paper. There you go. All right. So a lot of the Aboriginal people, the people in Australia would use, no, you're painting on the bark.
Oh, why?
Because we're going to see what it looks like. It's going to be a little cool. Yeah. Very nice. You want to hold it up and show them what you got so far? Yeah. We're just kind of painting on it.
When it's in the dirt, they can
see a little better. So the people of Australia would almost use these in a storytelling way, kind of like we think about like hieroglyphics, to like draw a picture on it or tell a story. As you're using it, as you're painting, feel free to use some of those like decorative aspects of it. A lot of lines, a lot of dots. Things were really stylized.
Mommy, I want to find a lot of these because I want to use it to make a story.
Absolutely.
I want to make a story, Mom.
Do you want to switch colors? Do you want to use blue for a minute? And I'll use gold.
For the sky.
Oh, cool. So you can absolutely paint characters. You can turn it into something special. So what I have going on here is I've added like a stripe to it. I have some gold polka dots. Let's see what John's got. Cool. So that's the sky in your story? Nice.
I want to find a lot of it so we can make a story.
A whole story? Absolutely. Maybe when it gets a little warmer outside too, right?
But first it's at the humble hops.
Do you want to hold up and show them what you got already?
Ah!
Okay.
The humble bees.
Very beautiful. Here, let me hold it like that. That is looking really cool, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Now, when this practice was first started by the people of Australia, they were not meant to be permanent objects. They were meant to be transitory. They created them, they used them as markers, they used them as teaching tools, and then they returned them back to nature and they moved on. You can choose what you would like to do with yours. Let me talk. Choose a new color. These can be easily preserved. You can spray them with, like if you have like Mod Podge or a clear like fixative, you can use on them. Or
this can be the sky and that can be the water.
Nice. Oh, the sky, it's black, so it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You can also spray it with hairspray to get a clear coating on it if you want to preserve it for a little bit more. I would recommend bringing these inside so they don't get like washed, the paint doesn't get washed away outside. Another cool thing you can do with these as you're looking at them, and this is kind of what John is doing, not only can you use it as like a story, but because of the texture of them, you could paint them to be like ocean, like he's painting the low spots like an ocean, the high parts like the sky. So you can kind of work with the texture just to make them really unique and really cool. Do you want to hold it up one last time before we go?
Why is it so short?
Why is the video so short?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess some are longer than others. Nice. So tell him, what is this going to be?
This is going to be a story.
About what?
A jack-o'-lantern being alive and meeting a genie, and the genie it meets a and the genie meets a and the genie meets an alive mountain.
Very cool.
And then they all fight Jay the car, the evil cross guard of Mount Mac.
All right, I'm going to finish talking. You finish your story, okay? So, if you're looking for a new way to tell a fantastic story, instead of just paper and pencil, you can try a little bit of Aboriginal inspired bark painting, right? Yeah.
I have a lot of spots to paint.
That's okay. So please share your stories with us today. You can share them with me on Class Dojo if you're an Oakhurst student, on Facebook if you're my friend, or on Instagram or Twitter at CS Riley Teach. And John and I can't wait to see them. And we hope you have a fantastic World Travel Wednesday, working a little bit of Australian storytelling into your life. You want to tell everybody bye?
Bye!
Bye, guys.